My name is Kelly Santiago. I'm a registered dietitian and board certified sports dietitian, and I am a runner myself. I've ran the Cleveland Half Marathon and I've ran the Cleveland Full Marathon. And my number one tip for runners are to fuel during your race. The best ways to hydrate during a race is also going to be with a carbohydrate beverage or a sports beverage. Again, this is for the half marathon and the full marathon. And this again is because you're losing fluids, you're losing carbs, and you're losing electrolytes. So you want to replace all of that with that type of a sports beverage. And there's lots of different sports beverages on the market. One thing to keep in mind when you are hydrating during the race is that the goal isn't to prevent dehydration. You're going to end up becoming dehydrated during a half marathon and during a marathon. The goal is to prevent as much dehydration as we possibly can. So it's not about replacing all the fluids that we lose, it's about replacing as much as we can so we don't suffer from that dehydration or too extreme dehydration during the course of the race. As far as water goes, I don't usually recommend hydrating with water because you want to hydrate with a sports beverage. Again, something that has a carbohydrate, electrolyte, and fluid in it. When you are running these long races, you're losing all three of those things. You're not just losing fluid, which is the only thing that water is going to replace. So I don't usually recommend water for hydrating during a half marathon or a full marathon. I recommend a sports beverage. As far as what to carry with you during the race, I always recommend carrying some type of fuel source with you along with your hydration. So this would be in the form of carbohydrates like a goo, a gel, a gummy, a chew. Those are very popular things, but broad recommendations are anything between 30 to 90 grams of carbohydrates per hour. I know that's a big range, but starting around mile 3 is when you want to start to fuel, and then about every 3 miles after that.